Today's ruling by the Supreme Court, and Los Angeles Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa joins me live. And Mr. Mayor, just what was your reaction? You heard the news from the nation's highest court, and you thought what?
Well, very similar to the president. I am heartened that 3 of these provisions have been rejected as unconstitutional, that they've indicated the notion that the federal government has preemption in these matters, that we don't need a patchwork of 50 different laws on the issue. But I'm also very, very concerned about the provision of show me your papers. What they do say is it has to be related to a legal stop, that they can't just stop you because they suspect. But I think what is that part of the decision is going to do, it's going to invite more to litigation. And certainly the trial court will look at this issue, and I think you'll see that other groups will probably sue once they've shown and demonstrated that the implementation of this law requires racial profiling.
It sounds like there will certainly be more challenges, as per our senior legal analyst, Jeff Toobin. That's what he was saying. And on that, by the way, the president also said this in his statement, going forward, we must ensure that Arizona law enforcement officials do not enforce this law in a manner that undermines the civil rights of the Americans, as the court's decision recognizes. Let me just point this out, Mayor Villaraigosa, that your grandfather was an immigrant. I mean, you fought immigrant rights going all the way back to Cesar Chavez's grape boycott. Do you, big picture, do you see today's decision as a backwards move, or do you see the legality behind their reasoning?
Well, I see an opportunity. I'm hoping that Democrats and Republicans will come together. I'm hoping that Governor Romney will reject the Arizona law in his previous position, that it was a model for the nation, and instead call on the Congress to fix this broken immigration system, to pass the DREAM Act and comprehensive immigration reform. This is a great nation that's always embraced its immigrants, and we need to enforce and secure our borders, but we also need to provide a pathway for earned legalization. I think that's what the Congress needs to do to avoid, states replicating the show me your papers provision and moving ahead so we get this out of politics and really understand this is about people who are working hard, kids who have been here their whole life, who want to contribute to the nation, who want to serve in the military, who want to give back to this great country that's given us all so much.
But with this, as it's been dubbed, this show me your papers provision, this 2B section that, under reasonable suspicion, can a law enforcement officer, check someone's papers if they pull someone over for some sort of, let's say a traffic violation or something of that nature. A lot of concern from folks who are worried about that is that, okay, well, if this was upheld in the nation's highest court, this could come to my state. And is that something that is plausible in the state of California?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I think in this state we recognize what the contributions of immigrants. We also acknowledge that the immigration system is broken. We do believe that we need to work hand in hand across the aisle, by the way, to fix this broken immigration system. There is a path forward here, a path forward that enforces and secures our border, that, says that we're a nation of laws and we've got to respect those laws, but also gives a pathway for earned legalization. The vast majority of people in this country support that, and we've got to get the people in the Congress who have failed, to create the jobs we need, who have failed to address the deficit and the debt, and who are failing with respect to this immigration system that's broken right now.
Yeah, we've heard Mitt Romney say it's broken, President Obama saying it's broken, you too, but it's just a matter of how we fix it. That's the issue. Right. Los Angeles Mayor Antonio
Well, the way to
Villaraigosa.
fix it is to pass the DREAM
immigration reform
and comprehensive immigration reform.
I hear you. Everyone has an opinion. Thank you again, sir. Thanks for coming back on the show.
You're welcome.
Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney in Arizona this hour, where today's Supreme Court decision is dominating talk here, obviously on the campaign trail, and that's where we find national political correspondent Jim Acosta in Scottsdale, Arizona, traveling with the campaign. And so, what is the Romney camp? We've seen this, this sort of terse paragraph-long statement from Team Romney. What else are they saying about the big news from the Supreme Court?